We're privileged today to have Dr. Willis with us today, who was appointed mid-August as the interim president of the university. He came out of a short retirement from where he had previously been president of Lock Haven University for the past 22 years. What things about Eastern attracted you to Eastern?
My wife and I both grew up south of Toledo, so this area isn't foreign to us. Actually, she spent all of her growing up there, and my dad was transferred there when I was in high school. Is where we met. But so knew the area. I remembered having high school teachers from what was then called Michigan Normal College, and so I had anticipated being retired, a little while first and having vacation, but they wanted me to come, and I went around the campus and talked to some people and thought that I could come here and help during this interim year between presidents.
Okay. Now you've been given 1 year so far, and can you tell us a little bit about the accomplishments that you've done and what things that you plan to do with the time remaining?
I thought we were going to talk about the game at Ford Field, but that's okay.
We will get to that.
I was brought in because it was believed that I'm a nice guy and have good people skills, and I work at that. And I do like people, and not afraid of people. As you know, I'll come into the locker room after the football game, or the first time I did, I heard somebody say, "Oh my God, it's the president." So they wanted somebody to help the campus go sigh after kind of a bump in the road, and somebody who knew how to be a president, and I fit those qualifications, and I see some evidence of things calming down. There are always people at any place who like the drama of problems and want to foster that. But most people here, I've just been very impressed, are very nice people who are eager to put whatever problems the institution had, behind them and move forward.
Okay, I've had the privilege of meeting you before. You came and spoke to the team before the season started. You've been a supporter of Eastern Athletics. You invited the senior parents to the University House for a tailgate, and you also celebrated with the team after the wins against Buffalo and at Ford Field. Do you think the success of the Eastern Athletics will have a lasting effect on how the university as a whole is perceived?
Well, yes, I do.
Hi, we're here with Dave Dials, Eastern Michigan's athletic director, and Eastern is hosting this beautiful meet today.
This is the second time we've hosted. We hosted back in 2000, and the weather was identical, so hopefully the NCAA will appreciate our work with the weather, and we'll get a chance to host again.
Well, it's a huge crowd here today, and there was a very exciting beginning with the women's finish. Tell us what you thought about that.
It was great, and it's just great to see, no matter where you finish, it's great to see young people competing, and running's a lifetime sport, and it's great to see so many people lining the course and supporting.
Watching Eastern Michigan football at Ford Field was quite a fun thing to do. Tell us how that happened.
It was a lot of fun. We were able to put a doubleheader together, and we started last January to try to put a game together that would be attractive for Ford Field to allow us to play in what has become just the best facility in the country. And we couldn't have asked for a more exciting game, and we had almost 25,000 paid attendance there. It's a great day for our university and our football program, and just our student athletes. A great experience for them to play at Ford Field.
Well, Central Michigan sent quite a crowd down, and the game, I guess, is going to go down in history with 4 overtimes.
We hope. It's been a classic. Everybody's talking about it, and it's been remarkable how many people have seen the game. It's great that Comcast televised it. It's been replayed several times, and I think the fact that we were not only playing in such a great facility, but we had local television, allowed a lot of people in Michigan to see the game, and we think it's going to do a lot of great things for our football program.
Congratulations on this and for hosting such a prestigious event.
What does athletics do for a school? I think Is that a fair paraphrase of your question? On one level, it helps celebrate the school. People have something to rally around. People who have the skills, like you, have a chance to practice them, but the rest of us have a chance to feel good about those events happening. When Villanova won the men's basketball championship, their applications went up by 50%. Last year, Connecticut, happened to win both the men's and women's Final Four. Their applications went way up. So for right reason or wrong, students make some choices depending on how the athletic teams do. I think that's a terrible way to do it personally. You need to look into the academic as the most important thing. But having said that, it's a fact that makes a difference. The better the athletic teams do, the more positive impact it will have on the community, the more positive impact it will have on students applying.
Now, having the opportunity to play at Ford Field and everything like that, do you think this is a good step for the sports at Eastern, playing at different venues like Ford Field, and just athletics in a whole, or the football team as a whole?
I'd like to hear what you think first.
Well, I had a great experience at Ford Field. It was probably the best place I've ever played before in my life. It was awe-inspiring.
It was a great thing to do. Certainly an exciting game, as it turned out. I thought it looked like we had a chance to win, so I went down to the field, I guess you call it, the floor. And of course, everybody knows there's 4 overtimes, right?
Yes.
And I saw that kid in Central that looked like he was going out with an injury and came back on the next play. So it made me all the gladder that there was a fumble there and we won. But yeah, exciting day, and I hope that we can continue to do that.